Hey guys, we're back at it. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a gift request from none other than Montauk Ed. And he's no longer in Montauk. He can share where he is if he so chooses, but I won't divulge that information. Joel Fry's song, Wiser Man Than Me. I'm pretty sure I've not done anything by Joel Fry, but knowing Ed, this is going to be a good song. It'll probably be deep, it'll probably make me feel something, and it'll definitely make me think something, because that's the way Ed rolls. So, let's see what I'm getting myself into here. Ed, thank you for this gift, my friend. I hope your Christmas was wonderful as well. Here we go.
I've tried to make some sense of it. I thought we were a perfect fit. I would have bet that we were meant to be. But now you've had a change of plans. Baby, I don't understand. It's gonna take a wiser man than me. Well, maybe I expect too much. Maybe I'm just out of touch. Maybe there's just something I don't see.
Yeah.
Like why you had to break my heart. Well, I don't seem to get that part. It's gonna take a wiser man than me.
No, you know what it is? I can relate to this way too much right there. She needs to tell him. And people leave and they don't always say why. It's usually something's going on underneath or outside the relationship or a number of things. But when you don't know, all right, I'll save the other thoughts to the end.
It's gonna take a whole lot of praying, staying up all night to try to find a reason why you're gone.
She'll have to tell you.
Maybe God might shed some light. A lot of luck and a little insight. I can find a way to just hold on. But baby, if I had the choice, I'd sell my soul to hear your voice and get us back to where we used to be.
She didn't die.
But baby, I don't have a clue. And maybe getting over you is gonna take a wiser man than me.
Love this guitar.
It's gonna take a whole lot of praying and staying up all night to try to find a reason why you're gone. Maybe God might shed some light with a lot of luck and a little insight. I can find a way to just hold on.
Yeah.
But baby, if I had the choice, I'd sell my soul to hear your voice and get us back to where we used to be. Baby, I don't have a clue. And maybe getting over you is gonna take a wiser man than me. It's gonna take a wiser man than me.
Yeah, it is so hard when a relationship ends and you don't know why. A friend of mine, he and I, well, he was an acquaintance. He and I, this is going back about 20 years. We were considering working on a project together. So we met in New York. He was a Yale grad, so we met and had lunch at the Yale Club. and on a rainy day. I remember that part of it. And his name was Jeff, and he had been, prior to coming back to the States and then going to Yale and graduating, he was on the last group of Marines sent to Vietnam. And somebody had thrown a grenade into his platoon. He saw it and he dove on it. And it obviously didn't explode, because if it had, we wouldn't have been having that meeting. And shortly after that, Vietnam ended. Like, the war itself ended. He came back to the States, then went to Yale, did whatever he was doing. And we were talking about a movie script. And Jeff had been married. And after about 20 years, his first wife died. Then some years later, he got remarried and they got divorced. Maybe they were married for like 5 or 10 years after that. I think it was like 10 years. And I said, Jeff, which one was harder? Your wife dying or the one who you're divorced? And he said the divorce was way more painful. And he said, because as brutal as it was when my first wife died, I knew what went wrong. I knew what happened. I had that reason in my head. I wasn't searching. The divorce, you've always got questions. The rest of your life, you've got questions. You move on. At first, it's more painful. But when you don't have an answer, when you don't know why, either because you weren't listening, let's say in this case, she was telling him, but he wasn't really listening or wasn't really getting it, and she just gave up telling him after a while. That's entirely possible. But if something else was going on behind the scenes that she didn't want him to know, and that caused her exit from the relationship, and he never knew, you search. Because our minds are wired for pattern recognition. We want to connect the dots in life so that in one sense we could predict the future and have a better handle on, well, the present and the future. But our minds constantly search for reasons and explanations so those dots are connected. And when you have such a powerful thing as a relationship with someone with whom you're in love, and presumably she was in love with you, and eventually that splits, it bifurcates, it goes its own way, you want to know why. You really want to know why. Even if the truth indicts yourself, like you were mean, angry, drinking, whatever the thing was, at least you can explain it. And your mind stops searching, because the mind keeps wandering around trying to get that explanation. So, oh, look at me, Ed. I was right when I said you were going to put it to me. Man, you pay attention. Jesus, you should have your own channel, Ed. I'm not kidding. You could do it on a boat. You could do it somewhere on a dock. But, man, you would do well with it. I am going to rate this song. Man, that got me going. I liked his voice. I love the guitar. I like the piano accompanying. Neither instrument took over. But the way the guitar was played, especially with headphones on, was gorgeous. The number that struck me was an 8.8. For me, it just got me running. It just did. And so I don't know if it did that for you, but it got me running because I could relate to how much it sucks to not know why a significant relationship ended. So there it is. All right, Ed, thank you again, my friend. I'm going to go regroup. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.